Morning traders, and this is your Dax day trade setup for today. The confusion continues. It looks like this is the month of confusion. But before we get to that, I think let's just get a quick update on the small account. So last 3 days have been fairly good. Friday was a 6% return. Monday was a 4% return, and yesterday we ended up with a 5% return. So 4 green days in a row now, which is fairly good. And there have been losses in there, but I think the whole point is you are going to get one or two losses every now and then. Most days I get at least one or two losses anyway. But the objective is to get a green day. Okay, so we're on green day at the moment. And I think for me, personal goal, because we've hit 9,000, is to try and get to 10,000 by Friday. Okay, which should be interesting because we do have Thanksgiving in between all of this. Anyway, let's see. So we've got some buyers coming in. We've got two pin bars, hanging men there. This pin bar here worries me. The fact that we closed below it as well. That's normally a trigger for shorts. But market's holding up fairly well at the moment. Okay, so looking at the 3 hour, we're still moving sideways. We did get this pin bar here off the alligator. So that is, if I just put a level in there, okay, that's above the top of the pin bar. So we've had a pin bar, we've had an engulfing on the 3 hour. So that's a bullish signal, but it means nothing. If you look here, inside bar, there's been a lot of different triggers here. And I still maintain, for as long as we are stuck in this range, we did break up to the upside and we broke to the downside. As long as we're stuck in this range, there's not really any decent trades on offer at the moment. Okay. And I know you scalpers are going to be arguing with me, but I'm not really interested in scalping. I want decent setups. Okay. So this gap close yesterday probably was a half decent entry for a long. Take it up above there, 50 points. So, for me this is still, it's too messy. You're getting, you look at this on the half hour. Let's look at it on the 12 minutes rather. So we have a fairly decent, very confusing time here with buyers and sellers all over the place. Then we gradually drift to the upside before obviously some news came through or something to drive the market down. Wise men number one there would have stopped you out with the other wise man here, and then gradually moved to the upside again. So you can see when it's doing this, it's normal market reaction, up, down, up, down, up, down on the low time frames. But what you do want to see is a general move in a direction. And this is just moving sideways. Okay, so I'm still of the opinion I need to wait. I don't see anything else here that's telling me otherwise. And, our fractal breaks. There was our fractal from the previous day. Up, so the long was there. Came back to test that break, pretty spot on, before rallying again. So for me at the moment, that is my rule of thumb there. So fractal to the upside is 13,257, and fractal to the downside is 13,238. And your targets are going to be the range. Okay, so target to the upside would be 13,300, target to the downside 13,137 would be bottom of range, but we are, some could argue we are starting to trend here, and we are forming a bit of a range, sorry, a channel, not a range, but it's messy. Okay, so those are the two fractals that I would look at for a break, and it does look like it may play out. And I think a break above 13272 may just break the top of the range. Let's measure this here. 74 points. Yeah, so it would target that close up there if we do get through 13272. Okay. So yeah, I suppose a slight bias to the upside, but it's still not something that's exciting me at the moment. Let's just go through the Ichimoku quickly. That might give us something different. So we have broken through the cloud, but we did break through yesterday as well. So let's take that with a pinch of salt. Everything is mixed signals. So we have bullish cloud, bullish cross, but bearish Chico span, which is in price. We want Chico span above price for a long, below price for a short. On the 3 hour, into the cloud, off the bottom of the cloud, bearish. We've got diversion here, which is not good. Okay, Kijinsen up, Kijinsen down, Kijinsen pointing up. That's diversions. Chico span inside price, and a very, very thin cloud here. So there's nothing really there that excites me. This does interest me here on the hour. So nice green cloud. We had a bearish cross, and then we've got a bullish cross. A bullish cross above the cloud, when you've got bullish signals, is a fairly bullish signal, and then we have Chico span here. So I think my bias is ever so slightly to the upside. First break we're looking for is 13257, and then second break I'm looking for is 13272. So I'm kind of like a 60-40% to the upside at the moment. If we look at the 4 hour, we're kind of on the cloud, bullish, no twist, Chico span through price. So we've got two bullish signals, and we kind of in the cloud here. So 4 hour traders will be trading this fractal break here. Okay, so that is definitely line in the sand, 13272. That's what we're looking for a long. Your stop is going to be below this fractal. That's the only concern. Whatever you take here, you're going to have a 71 point stop loss. So for me, that would be probably 3.5 contracts that I can get on with a small account. And bear in mind, those are micro, so that's $1 contracts or $1 contracts, whatever you want to look at it. Okay, so the daily is a bounce off a Tekinson. Tekinson. So I think let's just come back to the 30 minutes here, because our levels, okay, we're looking for the previous day, which is these two highs here. That's definitely a major level we need to get through. Okay, this here could be a micro double top here, but we'll need to break below this pin bar, and then that looks like the target would be fairly close to the bottom of the cloud. In other words, stay in the range. Let's just have a quick look what's happening on the futures market now. DAX futures is flat, S&P's flat, Hang Seng is flat, everything's pretty flat at the moment, so no clues. And oil is slightly down. Okay, so I think that's pretty much what we're looking for. If we do get a break above 13257, you do have a stop here, but I would still have my stop below this swing low here. Okay, so I would still have it there, 70 point stop loss. Reason being that that's below the cloud on the 12 anyway. And I think looking at the hour, rally off the cloud consolidation, potentially another short rally to break through here. But I think a break above this is what we're looking for, 13272. And then what you're looking for is top of range. Then you're looking for the top of the range here. I suppose looking at that, we could argue that that could be the top of the range at the moment. So a break would be that inside tail, would be the target, 13311. Okay, but anyway guys, I think the summary is I just want to get to Billy. So the summary is, pay attention to your 12 minutes. You do have a fractal break at the moment here. This is not a fractal, okay? That's a fractal. So we do have a break above it, and that does give me a stop around 13,238. But I think the ultimate test is a break above the swing high of yesterday. Okay, 13,257. Okay, there we go. That's kind of what I'm looking at the moment. If we do break below this, 13,238, then I suspect we're going to be coming to test these previous lows here of around 13,197. Okay, anyway, that's kind of my view. Really looking for the breakouts, I think. And this will give us, actually that gives you a 22-point stop loss. You don't have to have a stop all the way down here. But that'll be on the 12 minutes. Okay, there we go. That's it for me today. Hope it helps. Just bear in mind it is Thanksgiving weekend, so things could slow down tremendously this afternoon. Hope it helps, and I'll catch you later. Cheers for now.